Alrighty guys, we are back with Night Prince chapter 13 already. Let's get right to it, see what we got. You've been looking for the person behind the attack at the club. In a vision, you saw the face of Zagila, Vlad's oldest enemy. But Vlad insists Zagaga, whatever his name is, Zigigai, can't be the puppet master because he burned to death decades ago. To prove it, Vlad dug up his body of bones. You still aren't convinced. Time to figure out if Vlad's oldest enemy really is dead or if he's the one orchestrating the attack against Vlad. You grasp the bones with both hands and focus on the essence contained within them. See what we got here. Past. At once, echoes of the man's agonizing last moments wash over you. He's been burned to death, all right, but you don't see Vlad's face in the flames. You see the puppet master. It's him, people. A name keeps reverberating throughout the memories, Joseph. You snap back to reality, Vlad holding you as close as you let out a scream. What is it? What's wrong? The body doesn't belong to him. It belongs to a man named Joseph. Zigala faked his own death, which means he's still out there, Vlad. He's still hunting you. How about that? A couple hours later, you sit in Vlad's lounge. You've been trying to use the bones to find Zagadagi in the presence, but so far you've been unsuccessful. Anything yet? I'm trying my best. I'll do that. It's likely, Zagagi's path has likely done his best to keep you out, so he's blocking me. I can't believe he's still alive. Or that he was able to fake his death so effectively by killing another. Come on, Amber, you can do this. You give one final push and... Let's see what we've got here. One final push. Here's his past. Finally, you break through. Uh-oh, there he is. Got him. His eyes snap in your direction. How unexpected. He's looking right at me. This feels familiar. Got him right where I want him. Let's see. Vlad would have told me. Let's do this. I got him right where I want him. I'm afraid you have this backwards. You've just stumbled into the spider's web. Crap. You speak out loud to Vlad instead of Zagiga. We have a problem. He's like you, Vlad. He can hear me in his mind. Of course he can. Vlad mutters a curse as Zagiga tries to pull information from your mind. Let's see, can't keep him. I ain't got enough gems to keep him out, people, so you know what that means. That means I'm gonna have to let him read my mind. Too bad, so here we go. It's not until now, being face to face with Zagagai, that you realize just how far Vlad mind reading powers can stretch. And how much he held back. It's not a simple tracing over your mind, the kind that could be easily blocked out with an annoying tune. Rather, Zagage comes at you with a full-on assault. Very interesting. Get out of my head. You are the one intruding in my home. It is only polite as an uninvited guest to bring with you a present. And I see you've brought a few. For instance, who might this be? You can feel him drawing images of Marty out of you. Asshole. I can tell you care about him a great deal. A shame. After all, now that I know his face, I'm afraid something might happen to him. When it does, know that it was your fault. Your reward for being weak. Vlad's voice cuts through the conversation. What's happening? I can't resist his powers. He's reading my mind like an open book. Vlad grows silent for a moment. I had hoped you would be strong enough to block him out. This isn't good. Can you tell where he is at? No, he must have known I'd come looking for him. He's in the same windowless concrete room that I saw when he ordered my attack. There's nothing in it but a big fur blanket. Even his clothes are average. You can't tell anything from them. Alex, give Vladimir my best, won't you? Vlad's going to kill you. Why are you after Vlad? I'm going to do why are you after Vlad. Our feud is quite old at this point. Suffice to say, we both stand firmly in each other's way. Seems like you're in a much worse position than he is. We shall see. But what I don't understand is why you serve him. Serve him? You are working for him, no? We both want you dead. We love each other. He doesn't own me. I'm doing that. You live in his home. Do as he says. He even feeds you and clothes you like a child or a servant, and in return, you do as he asks. It's not like that. Zagiga's expression hardens into merciless one you recognize from the other people's memories. You believe that Vlad will let you go. Is he pretending to be kind? I've seen that act from him before, but only fools fall for it. You could still be on my side. You want me to join him? I bet I can use that to gain more information, like how he's alive with Vlad. Vlad claimed he burned him to death. I don't have the gems, so we can't do it. Drop the link. You should accept my offer while you still can. Next time, I won't ask so kindly. Noted. And with that, you drop the link. There we go. Once more, you find yourself in Vlad's lounge. Sharpnel vigorously pacing in the background. Sharpnel vigorously pacing in the background is the first to speak. How is Zagaga even still alive? The question hangs in the air among the three of you. We know he swapped out a corpse at some point before the burial, but you killed him yourself, Vlad. How did he survive that? It's still unclear at this time, however, we're able to figure that out before we meet again. Otherwise, whatever dirty trick he used might serve him twice. There's one thing I don't understand. Why would Zagiga wait so long to come after you? After I believe him dead, I hunt down every last member of his line, not to mention his friends and political allies. It would take centuries for him to build his support network back up, let alone one large enough to take on me. If he came after me alone, he'd be slaughtered. Why is he trying to what is he trying after all this time? Could there be spies in your operation? Let's do that. Most likely. Though it's doubtful it's anyone in my close circle, particularly after the rigorous testing I do. Still, there are many on the outskirts who may have eluded my gaze. You have the gift of future sight, right, Amber? Sometimes, if I have the right thread to follow. Is there any chance you could use that here? Find out what lies in the future for Zagiga. It might be our best chance at surviving whatever he has planned. Vlad looks at you, not saying a word. He seems to be waiting for your reaction, clearly uncertain himself on the limits of your powers. I don't want to let everyone down, especially Vlad. Plus, looking into the future could help save our lives if I follow the right memory. I'm not strong enough because I don't have the gems. I'm sorry, future sight is a rare thing, and sometimes I have little to no control over it. I doubt I could make it happen even if I tried. Sharpnel looks disappointed, but you say nothing. No matter, we have enough to get started now. We simply have to remain vigilant, moving forward same as we would otherwise. Sharpnel, notify the guards to pick up Amber's family and bring them here. The massive, bald vampire nods and leaves. My family, why? Zagaga asked you to betray me, you refused. His next attempt is to turn you to his side. He will involve taking the ones you love hostage. We must bring them here for safety. My family won't come here. How would hurting my family help him? Let's do that. It's how he works. He'll hurt them to get to you. And then he'll hurt you to get to me. How are you even going to gather them? You don't even know my last name, let alone my family's names. Amber, I extracted your full name, your father's name, your sister's name, and their locations from Marty. It only took me about 10 minutes. If Zagaga gets his hands on anyone you know, I doubt it will take him more than 20. You tortured it out of Marty? No, I told him if he didn't tell me what I wanted to know, I'd ask you next. You used his love for me against him. It doesn't take much to figure out why Vlad wanted to know about your family. No wonder you know what move Zagaga will make next. What are you talking about? And there it is, people. The end of chapter 13. Great chapter. Great. Alrighty, guys. That's the end of chapter 13. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Give that video a thumbs up. Have a great day now. Toodles!